Hello and welcome to Coleman Tarot. My name is H.E. Coleman and these are going to be your videos for the month of December. Before we start, I just want to say that I hope that you all have a wonderful holiday season and a great month. I also, I can't believe I'm going to say, I can't believe I even got through that because I said it like 50 times and every time I've loved it and I finally said it right. So, okay, I also would like to say that I am sorry that I did not finish my videos last month. I was rushing to complete my book and I was trying to have it out by Christmas. I might have it out by the end of the month. Hopefully it will be out before January 1st. If not, I will release it through Amazon by January 18th. Here's a copy of the book now if you want to see it. The book is about my experiences with the afterlife. I had a heart attack and died about 2 years ago before I started doing any of these videos. And I never told anybody really. I never really talked about it. I only told 4 people. And I didn't really want to ever tell anyone about it or talk about it, but I believe that it's really important to let people know that kind of thing because I think it's something that everyone dies. So I think it's something that everyone's curious about. And I feel like I wish someone had told me some of these things so I wouldn't be so scared and I wouldn't be so nervous about life and death and things like that. It's just kind of like a comfort to know, that everything's going to be fine. Anyway, if you want to read that book, it's going to be about $2 for the ebook. I'm making it really cheap, or the paper. There's also a paperback version. And if you wanted to get it the first week, it's going to be cheaper. I'm going to make it really cheap the first week, so that's the best time to get it. So check either if you are interested, check either January 1st or January 18th. Those are the best days to get it. After that, it'll probably just be a little bit more expensive. But anyway, I hope that you have a great month. I hope that you really enjoy the videos, and I will tell you in the January videos if I made my deadline, if it's coming out, and anything else you want to know about that, if you have any questions. Okay, I hope that you have a great month. Bye. Okay, Taurus, here we go. All right. It is raining outside right now in California, and also it's nighttime. So last time I did the readings at night, I did them in a little bit dark because it was Halloween, and this time I'm doing them light, really light, because otherwise it's there's too much shadow in here. Okay, you got the Queen of Swords upside down. Now let's see what's up for you, Taurus. Let's see. This one. There you go. Okay, it's going to be the 7 of Swords, and then the 4 of Pentacles. Then you have Justice in reverse, the 8 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the outcome is the 2 of Swords. Okay, so right now you have the Queen of Swords in reverse. It is about having to tell somebody a harsh truth, and that person is there to help you. That person is there to give you pretty much like sharp advice that you actually need, like a mother or an aunt or just a friend who's just telling it like it is because you need to hear it. But this is in reverse. So this is telling me either someone is telling you something that might not be a truth, something that is harsh advice, and then you think, well, is that true? I don't know if that's true or not. They could just be saying it maliciously, even if it's not true. And also it can be about the fact that you need to tell somebody something and you're not doing it. You might need to tell somebody a harsh truth, but you're burying it underneath the sand and you're just saying, I don't want to talk about it, so I'm just going to hide my feelings or hide this truth. The thing is, usually the Queen of Cups is somebody who wants to tell somebody how they really feel, and it's a good thing. The Queen of Swords, when they're like this, they're hiding something that is not necessarily a good thing or not necessarily something that you want to tell somebody. If you want to tell somebody a harsh truth, but you're afraid of hurting their feelings, then you kind of bury it inside, even though telling them the truth would actually be more helpful because they need to hear it. But you don't want to lose the friendship or you don't want to lose the relationship, so you just kind of bury it underneath and you just don't say anything, but you're kind of waiting for the right moment to say it. Okay? And because of that, right above that, you have the Justice card in reverse. And the Justice card is obviously about justice. It's about the sword of justice coming out and saying, okay, well, this is the person who's guilty, this is the person who's innocent, this is the person who needs to do this person needs to do that. You have a sword here that's not being used. The sword is about action and intelligence, and then you have this sword that's not being used. So you have two people that are burying their heads in the sand, and you have justice not being served because somebody's not being honest. All right, you might feel like you're not attracted to somebody, but you're not saying anything because you don't want to hurt their feelings, and then it just keeps going on and on and on, and you end up leading the person on. Or it can also just be that you have to eventually tell this person the truth, and you're not willing to tell them the truth yet, and that is why justice is not being served. For some of you, it can also be about the fact that somebody's not telling the truth, and justice is not being served for you because somebody's being dishonest. All right, this is probably you, but if it's not, it can also be about, for some of you, it can also be about somebody who's close to you that's not telling the truth, and because of that, you are not being served properly. It'd be better for them to tell you the truth. All right, so over here, next to that, we have the Seven of Swords, and this is the person who's being sneaky. This is the person who is, they're not a complete jerk or anything, because they're still leaving two swords over here. They're still leaving the two swords, but he's collecting all of these swords, and he's kind of sneaking off and just thinking about what he needs. Not that it's necessarily a guy. I mean, it could be a guy or a girl, but somebody is sneaking around just thinking about their own needs and not necessarily considering other people's needs. And these two swords are these two swords where somebody's not telling the truth, and so that is cutting you, and you don't even know it. Or it's cutting another person, and you're cutting another person, and they don't know it because somebody's sneaking around, gathering what they need, and not necessarily letting somebody in on the fact that justice is not being served. All right, so it could be that you're keeping your feelings. You could be seeing two different people and saying, well, I want to see how this works out. I want to see how that works out, but they both think that you're only seeing them, and they're not being served because you're not telling them the truth. All right, and of course, that's not the same for everyone. It could just be that you need to tell somebody that they look fat in a dress. I don't know, and you don't want to do it because you don't want to hurt their feelings. But if you don't say it, they're going to go out and look terrible. That's just a very ridiculous explanation of this, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying somebody needs to hear the truth, and somebody is hiding the truth, and somebody's sneaking around because they're only thinking about their own feelings, and they're just thinking either I want to get away with something, or I want to worry about my feelings and not necessarily hurt that person's feelings because I don't want them to hate me. Whereas for them, they need to hear the truth. Okay? Over here, even if it hurts you, even if they don't talk to you for a while, that would hurt you, but that's what they need to hear. Hey, look, this matches my background. It totally matches my background. All right, now over here you have the Four of Pentacles. This is about somebody who is holding their money too tightly, because they're afraid they're going to run out. So they're holding everything so tightly. And when you do that, you tell the universe, hey, I'm out of money. And the universe says, oh, you're out of money? Okay. And then they start giving you more and more bills because they're trying to give you the feeling that you have, which is that you're out of money. Whereas if you let go of your money a little bit and you buy something nice for yourself, I'm not saying go crazy or anything, buy something nice for yourself or give some to other people, because this is about holding something in for yourself, give some to other people, then you will put the message out to the universe that you have money and that money is flowing, and then more money can flow to you. It's kind of like what you get out is what you put back. That's a very good way of putting it. Okay, this is the other card that you have, which is the Eight of Pentacles. This is about working hard and doing a really good job, and doing a job where every time you do it, you get better and better and better. So you're putting something out there, and you're doing something that you're becoming more and more skilled at it, and it's above this, where the person is kind of collecting what they need for their own career and for their own stuff. Now, the only downside to that is that if somebody's becoming more deceitful, you might be becoming better and better at being deceitful with this guy running around here like that. So be careful that that's not becoming second nature to be deceitful or to not tell people the truth. Because if that happens, then you might be going down a slippery slope. You want to always try to remember that what goes around comes around, and you don't want any bad karma coming your way as far as collecting things for yourself and holding money for yourself. Make sure that you're spreading things around so that what you put out comes back to you. Over here you have the Four of Swords. And this card is about looking at the big picture and thinking about your future. What do you want out of your future? What do you want to accomplish? And especially, what do you want to do with your money? Because it's right above the money card. So what do you want to do with your money, and what do you hope to accomplish in your life? All right? This is the card that is hidden from you. That's right. This is the card that's your obstacle. These are the ones that are hidden from you. This is your obstacle. The Page of Pentacles. Good news money-wise. That's your obstacle. So you're waiting for news of money, and you're saying, why is my money delayed? Why am I waiting to hear about something? Why am I waiting for something? And then this is your outcome, which is tied to that. The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is about limbo, being stuck. And you have these swords where you want to take action and you can't, which is funny because you have this and this as well. You want to take action. You want to take action in your life, and you want things to happen for you. With these swords, you want to take action, and you want to say, I want to go out and do all this stuff. I've got these plans. I've thought about what I want to do with my life. I have these plans, and I want them to happen. But at the same time, they're not happening. It's because of karma, because you have these two swords that are not happening. You need to tell somebody the truth about something. And once you are being honest, and once justice is served, telling the truth and being honest, then that's what you'll get from the universe. You'll get these swords getting into action. These are stopped because these are stopped. That's karma. Okay? So, once you are honest, and once you tell people what you need to tell them, and once justice is served, once honesty happens, even if it's against you, even if somebody's not telling you the truth, once they tell you the truth, once the honesty flows, then you've got these, you won't be in limbo anymore. And that has a lot to do with telling people how you feel if you don't want to be in a relationship, or if you want to be in a relationship but you're holding it in and you're saying, I'm not going to say anything because I don't know how they feel, or try to be honest and see, because that will make things start to flow, that'll make things start to happen, and then you won't be stuck in this limbo anymore where you don't want to tell somebody the truth and you're just stuck sitting there. Okay? They and you need to know the truth. Other people around you need to know the truth. Whatever this is that's not being said, and whatever this is that's not being given justice, is the thing that's holding you back. Okay? So, these are the things that are going to be hidden from you. This is the Magician in reverse. The Magician makes things happen. The Magician is somebody who is really skilled at being able to do anything that comes their way, being able to handle anything that comes their way, being a really good manager, being able to suddenly find solutions to stuff that you know, when you have those kind of days that just flows and you're like, anything that life throws at you, you can just instantly solve it. That's the Magician. And it's great to feel like the Magician, and yours is in reverse, and that's because of this, where your stuff is in limbo because of what you're putting out is coming back to you. Okay, so once you fix that, you can be the Magician again. You can be the Magician, and then you can start making things happen for you. The other one that is here is the Ace of Cups. This is a new relationship, a new passion and excitement, not necessarily passion, a new emotional fulfillment. Okay? New relationship, new fulfillment. The cup is about happiness. Okay? That's coming your way as well. Oh, and look at this. The Ten of Cups. That is one of the best cards in the deck. That is really like fulfillment and happiness. So this new relationship, or this new fulfillment, if it's like a hobby or something that you want to do, something that brings you fulfillment and brings you happiness, when you go off with your Four of Swords and you think about, okay, what do I want to accomplish out of life, you're going to start something new or meet someone new, and that is going to bring you massive fulfillment. Massive fulfillment. So it starts with 1 and boom, 10. So my suggestion is to stop with this stuff, with the gathering stuff for yourself and holding stuff to yourself, and to be honest with someone. Be honest with someone so that justice can be served, because that is going to push this into flowing. That's going to push this into flowing. That's going to bring you this new person and massive fulfillment. So be honest with whoever you need to be honest with. Whatever you need to say to someone, say it. And make sure that justice is being served, and make sure that you're not impeding justice, because if you're impeding justice in any way, that is going to cause this, where it's like a complete stop on stuff flowing for you. Okay, so make sure that you are looking around you, trying to be fair to people. I'm not saying you're not. I'm saying it's very, there's a lot of good stuff there that's just clogged. that's waiting to flow to you. It's been clogged by someone, either you or someone else, not saying something you need to say because you're afraid you're going to hurt somebody's feelings or whatever your reason you're afraid to say it, be honest. And then you have the justice upside down, and then you have this gathering and this holding in of money. So my suggestion is spend some money on yourself or someone else. My suggestion is make sure other people around you are getting stuff and not just that you're gathering for yourself. Make sure that you have these 2 swords and these 2 swords and these 2 swords are all connected. These 2 and these 2 and these 2. They're all connected. So make sure that that you are being honest with other people and that you're sharing with other people, because that is going to make this flow. Okay? Now, here is going to be your spiritual card, and it looks like really a lot of blissful happiness comes out of whatever this new relationship or this new fulfillment is. So something around you is, if you decide to start a new hobby or you meet somebody new that makes you feel really happy, go with it, because it's going to bring a lot of fulfillment and joy to your life. Ooh, nice. The Sun. Excellent. This is perseverance is rewarded. Your perseverance is rewarded. Excellent. So when you're going around collecting all this stuff, make sure that you share it with other people, and you have these 2 swords, you know, give some to other people, because your perseverance of collecting and working hard and stuff like that will be rewarded, but only when you're not like holding it all in like this, okay? Awesome. The Sun. Perseverance is rewarded. That is a wonderful, wonderful. These and the Victory Sun card. Well, that is the Sun card. This and the World card and this card. Where is it? These are the best cards in the deck. These ones and the World card are the best, happiest cards in the deck. So congratulations. That's great. Now, and again, you can see that you're not alone there, that you're helping other people. All right, or hanging out with other people. Okay, here is your spiritual card for the month. Stay focused. Stay focused. Okay? And you can't really do that with this blindfold card. You can't really stay focused when your eyes are covered and you can't take action. So stay focused as far as gathering your stuff, sharing with others. Stay focused as far as, where was the first card? Being honest and making sure that people around you are getting justice, okay? Stay focused on that, because these are going to be your rewards. That, and this new relationship. Okay? Great. Looks like you're going to have a great month. Bye.